Everyone. I want to thank you for joining. Hello, everyone. I want to thank you for joining us here at NDG New Directions Global Presentation, where one-time $100 free will contribution can free you financially from debt. And I want to go ahead and start the presentation. I want to welcome you all. Thank you again for signing up the form and showing up. If you want to chat, there's a chat box on the right. You can go ahead and ask questions. If you have any concerns, anything of that nature, please, by all means, fill it out on the right, and I'll be able to answer them to you accordingly. Okay. Now let me go ahead and start the presentation. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Welcome. Welcome to New Directions Global Introductory Briefing. NDG is not a business, network, or multi-level marketing pyramid or Ponzi scheme or an investment group. We do not have any positions. We do not recruit. We do not sponsor or sell memberships. There are no costs. And finally, there are no products to buy or sell. NDG is a private community made up of individuals from around the world who have chosen to come together of our own free will for a common purpose, to share ideas and resources with respect to our growing and personal and collective economies. Our goal is not only to create a better quality of life for ourselves and our families, but it's also to share our gifts, our talents with one another. To this end, we seek to empower ourselves through the pursuit of self development, financial literacy, and philanthropy. Now, I want to go over the what, why, who, how, and when of NDG. Okay. First things first is what. What is NDG? And NDG is a community of like minded individuals like myself. There are many of you out there who are struggling to reach financial freedom or even to be financially stable. A lot of jobs out there are not creating that type of income that is going to set you financially free. Many people are searching for a second job or even a third job. And what we have to offer are talents, gifts, sharing, empowerment, self development. We have financial literacy. We have people, like minded individuals, partners. NDG is about giving, about sowing, blessing people, benefiting and receiving and reaping. We have mentors. We are growing rapidly. And again, we are doing this on a common purpose. Why? Why should you give a one-time free will contribution of $100 to reach financial freedom? Because many of you out there have bills, debt, a car note, medical bills, student loans, and mortgage, and your employment or your job currently cannot pay for all of that. So many people are seeking, again, a second job, even opening up a business online or even offline, a traditional brick and mortar business. And what we're trying to do, again, is help you get out of debt, help you pay that car note, help you pay those medical bills, help you pay that mortgage and student loans. That's what we at NDG are all about. Think about the homelessness out there, the national debt, credit card debt. It's a lot of debt that people, average Americans, have in their household alone. The electric bill keeps rising. I mean, your job currently right now, you are on many of you are on a fixed income. You know, you have a certain amount you can make per hour, a certain amount of hours you make per week. Though your debt keeps rising, that does not stop. The interest rates, etc. This is why NDG was built. It was built to free you from all of this. Who will you introduce to our community? Who would you like to join in our community? Who will I like to invite? Well, You don't want to just go to any old Joe or Jane and ask them, hey, let's join our community. No, this is not what NDG is all about. Again, NDG is about community. It's about building together. It's about inviting people you know, people you like, and people you trust and care about. Almost like one big family. This is what NDG is all about. New Directions Global. How? How would you build freedom and security with NDG? Let's start on the next page. Well, NDG, again, you are freely giving $100 free will contribution to a member who has already given. This member is already have given to someone that already has given. You cannot receive if you have not given. So, with our community, our structure, once you are ready and willing to enter our community and free yourself from financial debt, you're going to give your one-time free will contribution to the person who has invited you to our community. This is not you paying an entity. No, no, no. You are giving to another member who has already given. There's no top guy in New Directions Global. Now, this member could be your next door neighbor. This member could be your brother. This member could be a cousin of yours. They already have given, so they're in position to receive. So once you're ready to get started, you are going to give your $100 free will contribution to the member who's already given in that position. That's called the bronze benefactor position. Once you have given your $100, now you are in position. And the position is called the bronze benefactor. Now, you're probably thinking, well, if it's a one-time free will contribution, how am I going to build? How am I supposed to achieve financial freedom with just $100 out of pocket? Well, here's the thing. You are one person. In NDG community, what we do is we invite others. Again, people we know, people we like, people we trust and care about. Those are the people we want in our organization. Those are the people of like mind. People who think like you and I. Those are the people we want in our organization. So, you've already given your free will contribution of $100. Now, you're going to invite 2 people you know, like, and trust, of like minds. Okay? That could be Joe on the left, Jane on the right. You can see here. And they're going to do exactly what you have done. Since you're already in position to receive, because you're already given, so now you're in position to receive. So you invited Joe and you invited Jane. Now, they're going to send their $100 to whoever is in position to receive. And since you are the inviter, you're in position now to receive because you have given already. So they're going to send you their $100 free will contribution to you. It's not going to the guy above. It's going to you. So now you have already doubled what you have already given. Now you are in position, what's called, well, you've already received your $100 from each person you invited. So now you have $200. And now what you're going to do with that $200 is get rid of it right away. Get rid of it as fast as you can. Get rid of it and move into what we call the silver benefactor stage. Okay? What this is going to do now is you're going to give those $200 you received from the 2 you invited to whoever is in position to receive at the silver benefactor level. What this is going to do is now give you a position to now receive in the silver benefactor level. Now, in this level is where you're going to see your first profit. Okay. Now, as your two go out and invite their two. Now, remember, you are helping to build this structure. Okay. There's going to be people that are already in position above you that are also building as well. So you may get spillover from the members above you. You may get spillover in any position as far down as it goes. Infinity. So you are going to get assistance, but we don't depend on assistance from anyone. It can happen or it might not happen, but we don't depend on others to help build our organization, our structure. Again, remember, the more people you know in your structure, the more you can keep in contact with everyone, the communication that is needed to succeed in any organization, it does not matter. You need communication. You need to speak to know. You need to like. You need to speak to everyone in your structure. Okay? Now, as Jane and Joe go out and get their two, that is creating what we call they're going to be now giving at the silver benefactor level, which you are already in position to receive. Okay? So as Jane's first person and Jane's second person goes out and gets their two, that creates $200 on each side there. And again, and Joe's second person has gone out and gotten their two, and his first person going out and getting their two. So that's a total of what we call $800. This is called a silver benefactor level. Okay, so what's going to happen now, since you've already given? Remember, when you first received your $100 from Jane and Joe, you got rid of it as soon as you can, because now you're in position. You gave it to whoever was a silver benefactor level stage, and now because you have given in the silver benefactor stage, you are now able to receive in the silver benefactor stage. Okay, so now you're going to receive what we call the silver benefactor free will contributions, a total of $800. Now, remember, you have come out of pocket just $100. Everyone in this whole community has come out of pocket only a one-time $100. And now from you and them inviting their two, remember, it does not take no more than two people to invite to get this thing going. It does not take anyone more than, again, your average marketer, your average network marketer, your average marketer can only invite two people. Average. We're just saying average. But they might know a family member or two that would love to be in position to receive an abundance of free will contributions. And in our community, they're going to achieve that. So that being said, as everyone invites their two, again, they only need to get two, no more than that ever. And they can flow through this whole entire free will contribution process. Okay? Now, as you have received your $800, now you are going to give to the gold benefactor stage. You want to give away out of those $800, $500 to move into the gold benefactor stage. You're going to give those $500 to somebody who was already giving in the gold benefactor stage. That leaves $300 left over to do with as you please. We are giving you that income quickly. So now, again, this can happen in one day. This can happen in one day. This can happen in 24 hours. This can happen in 2 days. This can happen in 3 days. It can happen in 4. Let's just say it takes a week for it to happen. It takes a week. You made $800 in 1 week. You've given $500 of it, but you got to keep $300 to spend as you wish. Now, when you give in a gold benefactor stage, you're now going to be able to receive in a gold benefactor stage. Now, in this stage here, you're going to receive 8 $500 free will contributions. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you got that correct. You're going to receive now 8 $500 free will contributions. Now, remember, you've only come out of pocket $100. We have a community of like-minded individuals who are teaching financial literacy. We are giving and receiving out of our own free will. Okay? Now, that being said, on this level, and the gold benefactor level, you're going to receive 8 $500 free will contributions for a total of $4,000. Now, say your second week, you were able to achieve this by everyone inviting 2. If you bring in 2 people within 3 days, you can run through this whole first stage in 27 days. Now, I'm not done yet. This is just the third level. This is just the third level in our structure. Now, you received 4,000. You're going to give to the platinum benefactor stage. Whoever is in that position to receive, you're going to give 2,000 of your 4,000 to the platinum benefactor, whoever that may be. Oh, let me rewind. I do apologize. Let me rewind. What we're going to do at this level here, you can proceed to platinum benefactor, and at the same time, you can re-enter. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you got that correct. You're going to be able to re-enter from the gold benefactor level back to the bronze benefactor level. So not only have you re-entered, now you're holding 2 positions. You're going to move forward to platinum. Again, remember, this is all for $100 one time out of pocket. You receive 4,000. You take 2,000 of it. You move into platinum benefactor. Okay, and you're going to re-enter. You're going to help those in your organization below you. It could be a family friend, a sister, aunt, a cousin. It does not matter. It could be a friend of yours, a friend of a friend. But what you're going to do is re-enter, and you're going to assist and help them grow as you started. And as you have given in the platinum benefactor level, not only have you re-entered, but you have given to the platinum benefactor, you're now able to receive at the platinum benefactor level stage. You're going to now be able to receive 16 $2,000 free will contributions, ladies and gentlemen, for a total of $32,000. Now, this was all started with just you giving $100 free will contribution. How many of you out there have thrown away $100 on anything? Just maybe you went to a restaurant and spent over $100 just for one night to eat. Maybe you spent $100 on lottery tickets. Maybe you spent $100 at a nightclub, or you went somewhere, or spent it on, or you lost $100. Ladies and gentlemen, think about what that $100 one-time free will contribution could give to you by you just sharing with people you know, like, and trust, by joining our community and letting us help you and assist you in reaching that financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is possible. It is happening now. Yours truly is on gold benefactors level. I am currently on gold benefactor stage, and I'm soon to be on platinum benefactor stage. And it's happening. We have proof Facebook group. We have a private Facebook group, which you're going to be invited to. Once you decide to become a member, there's going to be forms. There's a little bit of a process. There's a couple of forms you have to fill out, and then you have to be placed with the member that already given in that position. So your mentor will know who that will be, and they will guide you accordingly. Okay, you're going to be able to speak to that person yourself and communicate with them. how they would like to receive their $100 free will contribution. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not finished. This is only stage one. Stage one. Now, if you follow our action plan, we have a 3-day action plan with 4 steps in the action plan. Okay. Now, if you were to invite your 3 and everyone in your organization, everyone in your structure was to invite 2 people, invite 2 people in 3 days, you can blow through this first stage in 27 days. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you got that correct. You came in, you have given your $100 free will contribution to the person who was already given in that stage. 3 days later, you have your 2. 3 days later, they have their 2. 3 days later, if you do the math, ladies and gentlemen, 27 days, you have $32,000. Okay. Now, this is just the first stage. Remember, you re-entered when you became a gold benefactor. You are now a platinum benefactor. You are receiving these 2,000 free will contributions from your structure. The people who are spilling over, the people who are bringing in their 2. This is all happening rapidly by everyone just getting their 2 in 3 days. Now, what's going to happen after you receive your 32,000? Well, you can continue to quit if you would like to. Yeah, give up. You received a nice chunk of change. Or you can give to stage 2. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are not finished yet. Stage 2. You received 32,000. You're going to give 5,000 of that 32,000 to move into stage 2, which is called Silver Philanthropist. Now, at this level, you might have the same people that follow you, or you might have people who have giving at this stage who are 20 levels below you, because some people are going to grow a lot faster than others. It's just the way structures are built. Some people grow a lot faster than others. But if you're already on this level and someone 20 levels down from you, his structure is growing fast, very rapidly, and they decide, and they can actually go ahead and they moved already through stage 1, they can move on to stage 2. Since you're already here waiting, you don't have to wait for your structure to grow. You don't have to wait for your structure to grow that fast. You're already in position to receive here. So if the structure below you or whoever down there is growing rapidly and they come into Silver Philanthropist, you're already in position to receive. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are going to receive 2, because you have given out of that 32,000. You gave 5,000 of it. Now you're going to receive 2 5,000 free will contributions. That's a total of 10 grand. Now, from those 10 grand, you're going to give again. You're going to give 7,500 of that 10,000 to the gold philanthropist in front of you, ahead of you, who has already given at this level. Now that's going to place you in a position to receive now at that level 4 7,500 free will contributions for a total of $30,000. Now, of that $30,000, you're going to give to the platinum philanthropist 15,000, whoever that may be in front of you. What that's going to do is now place you in a position to receive $15,000 free will contributions, a total of 8 of them, for a total sum of $120,000, ladies and gentlemen. This can happen in 60 to 90 days. We have a plan, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the 3-day plan. If everyone brings in 2, remember what I spoke to you earlier a few minutes ago about everyone bringing 2 within 3 days? If they do that in 27 days, they can reach 32 grand in the first stage. Well, guess what? Same applies to the second stage. If everyone does exactly the same thing. Invites 2 in 3 days. You have 3 days to invite 2 people of who you know, like, and trust. We have tools to assist you with that. We have live calls to assist you with that. You don't have to go out and do all the speaking, the talking. No, we just ask you to invite them to this webinar. Invite them to a live call, ladies and gentlemen. These are going on every other day. We have a Facebook group. We have mentors you can call, 3-way calls. We have a training website where it'll walk you through the steps of how and what to say, what to do, and exactly how to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We have the training. We have videos that you can send out to pique people's interests. Okay? We have everything you need to help and assist you in growing your structure and building in our community, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that being said, you have now received $120,000 at this stage. That is a total received of $162,800, ladies and gentlemen. And all you have to do is now re-enter. Remember, you re-entered at the gold level, gold philanthropist on stage 1. Now, after you received your 120,000, you're going to be able to re-enter again, ladies and gentlemen, and help those who are already in below you in your structure. Now, here's a list of stage 1, okay, and here's the list of stage 2. Obviously, stage 2 is a lot shorter. It doesn't take that many people. It's a 2x3 structure. Stage 1 is a 2x4. So you're going to be able to move a lot faster through stage 2 once you reach that stage. Okay. Now the total received is $166,800. Okay. You're going to be able to keep out of all of that, out of everything, the whole structure, $137,500, ladies and gentlemen. And then you're going to be able to start this all over again, over and over and over again. This can happen as slow or as fast as you would like it to happen. We have nonprofits coming in and growing with us very rapidly. We have people who are already on the platinum philanthropist stage, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, platinum benefactor stage. Okay? They're soon going to be at the silver philanthropist stage. We have one member that's already at the silver philanthropist stage. Okay? We are new, ladies and gentlemen. We are not going nowhere. We are worldwide. We are growing rapidly. Our website will be up and running soon. Okay, this is going to be a lot easier to build, a lot easier to help your organization. We're not asking you to go out and say, hey, let me have $100 so I can get in. No, we don't work that way. You have to invite to, and they have to invite to. Everyone has to invite to move through this whole structure. By doing so, by everyone inviting to in 3 days, you can achieve financial freedom, ladies and gentlemen. What if it took you, because we have a 3-day plan. In 45 days, you can receive $137,500, and that's in the bank. That is your money, ladies and gentlemen. That is your income. That is for you to keep, for you to buy a house, for you to pay your car off, for you to do as you please. Now, this can happen every 60 to 90 days. It can happen every year. What if it took a year to do? What if it took 1 year to do? What if this took 2 years? Do the math, ladies and gentlemen. What if it took 2 years? You made 60, you could say 60,000 a year. If it took 1 year, that's $137,500 in 1 year that you have received. How many people you know are making that type of income at their job currently? Now, again, you're going to travel. You're going to be able to travel now. You're going to be able to pay for your kids' college. You're going to be able to pay that car off. You're going to be able to pay off your house. You're gonna be able to buy a new home. This is life-changing income, ladies and gentlemen, and you're not doing it alone. You have a team. You have a community of people willing and are here to help you and assist you every which way we can. All that we ask is for you to invite 2 people you know, like, and trust, and in 3 days, have them join. Again, we're going to assist you with that. And you're going to be able to move through this rapidly, ladies and gentlemen, quickly and rapidly. Now, when should you make the decision to join? You probably look at this webinar and you're thinking, well, this sounds too good to be true. How can a $100 free will contribution help me get financial freedom? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just shared with you everything. Now, I'm not here to make up your mind. I'm just here to educate you. That is it. Because we are currently building. We are currently moving in the stretch. There's many people who are moving. Again, like I told you earlier, I'm in gold, about to be platinum soon. Because I've taken action. Now you can go on the road to the left, the road to uncertainty. You don't know what's coming ahead. Or you can choose the road to the right. That's us. That's our community, New Directions Global, Freedom Boulevard. Now you have to make this decision, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot make the decision for you. All I can do is educate you. You have to be open-minded. You have to have an open mind. You have to decide to want to succeed. You can choose a road to the left and never worry about it. Or you can choose a road to the right and let us assist you. Let us help you. Let our community help you build. Now, there's going to be people that's going to say, well, this is not for me. And that's okay. You watched this webinar. I want to appreciate you for taking the time out for coming to the webinar. I want to appreciate you for watching this video. I want to appreciate you for being here. And thank you for taking the time to watch this all the way to the end. I appreciate you. Now, thank you very much. Have yourself a great afternoon. Now, there's some of you that are thinking, well, I have more questions. I'm not sure. Well, that's great. We have Ask Your Mentor, whoever brought you here, whoever brought you to the webinar, whoever brought you to the calls that we have. Ask them questions. We have, again, Q&A, live calls that you can get your questions answered. Again, when you decide to take the time to fill out the form, to fill out the registration, you're going to receive an email, etc. Or you can ask your mentor, and your mentor will give you that information. And you're going to be able to, again, in the registration webinar that I have for this form here, on the bottom, it said the time and day of our live calls. Again, if it's me that invited you, again, my name is Ramon Escalera, just say Ramon invited me. And just say your name, and then say the state that you're from. Simple as that. Because we are on these calls live, and then at the end of the call, we have live Q&A. So if you have any questions, so you don't have to make a decision right now, join one of our live calls. And then ask the questions, whatever it is that's on your mind when the webinar is finished, whatever it is you need to say, you can go ahead and ask before you join. Okay? Now, there's some of you that are saying, man, this is amazing. I want in right now. You are ready right now. You want success now. Well, you're in the right place at the right time. Because you're going to receive an email. If you fill out the registration form, you're going to receive an email with my phone number and my contact information. And all you have to do is either call me, or when you fill out the form, I will call you directly. Or if someone else brought you to this webinar, ask them to point you in the right direction. They're going to know where to send you. They're going to say, hey, you're ready to get started? Awesome, great. And they're going to find the person that's already given and in position to receive, and then they're going to forward you the information, which is the registration form. And once you fill out the registration form, there's one more step. When you send your free will contribution, we need to keep track of that, who you sent it to, etc. So we're going to be able to keep track of that. You're going to be able to keep track of that as well. And then you'll be well on your way. Now it's step 2. What do I do next? Well, we have that information for you when you're ready to get started, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to receive that information. What to do, how to do it, when to do it. And if you're already on this webinar, guess what? This webinar is going to be running 24/7. I'm going to have the link. This video is going to be running, and our live calls are going to be running, ladies and gentlemen. And all you have to do is send them the link or send them to the live call. You're not alone when building this, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to assist you any way we can. Again, if you have any questions and cannot make the call or don't have time to watch the video, you can get back with your inviter, or you can send an email, okay, to ndg.ab11@gmail.com. If you have any questions, and we're going to be able to answer you there. Again, whoever invited you, you want to mention whoever invited you, number one, and then you want to, in the subject line, and then your question in the email, and then send it to ndgab11@gmail.com. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for believing and dreaming and thinking of success. I want to thank you for joining this webinar. I want to thank you for coming and listening and spending the time out of your busy day to watch this video, to watch me explain what we are and who we are. We are a private community of like-minded individuals. You're not going to see us publicly on any website. You're not going to see us publicly out there. We are a private community, and we like to keep it that way. If you would like to join our private community, please reach out to whoever invited you to this webinar, whether it's myself or someone else. Success is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. It is action takers who achieve success. There may have been many failures in your life on your path to success. But you have to understand, we are a community of like-minded individuals. We do not seek outside help or assistance for people we do not know. We are a community, ladies and gentlemen, a community, like a gated community. We know our neighbors. We like our neighbors. We speak to our neighbors. We answer your questions. We have every which way you can reach us. We have an option for you to reach us. Anyone in our organization. Okay. That being said, my name is Ramon Escalera. I want to thank you for coming to this live webinar. Again, our community is New Directions Global. We have a 4-step plan for those that are ready to get started right away. Once you have asked for the information, we will send it to you. I would love for everyone to get on one of the live calls. So if you see the registration webinar on the bottom of the webinar, you're going to be able to see an actual information there. There's going to be a phone number, and there's going to be a code. And in that code and phone number, there's going to be, if you're not on a live call, there's going to be a recorded call from the day that we hosted that call. It could be yesterday or the day before. All right. That being said, thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Ramon Escalera. Have yourself a wonderful and exciting and glamorous afternoon. Take care.